All right, so we are going to talk about converting measurements in metric, okay? And this talks about length. So you're going to see a vocabulary video that's really going to help you to understand this. And so the way that we think about this is we want to use King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but when you hear the video, it'll make more sense. So King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So this is really important for you to remember. And you're going to see how this kind of looks like a place value chart in just a minute. Okay. This is going to be the thousands place value. This is going to be the hundreds place value. And this is going to be the tens place value. Okay. This is going to be the tenths place value. This is going to be the hundredths place value. And this is going to be the thousandths place value. Okay, so if you think about it, it's kind of just like a regular place value chart. Thousands, hundreds, tens, and you're going to think of this as ones, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Okay, and underneath the base, or the ones place value chart, you're going to have liters, grams, and meters. Okay, and we're going to talk about what all that means in just a minute. Let's talk about what these letters stand for. Okay, this K stands for kilo. This H stands for hecto. And this D stands for deca. Okay, and you'll notice that I like to keep these capitalized because they are whole numbers. Thousands, hundreds, and tens. When we get over here, this is less than 1, right? These would be to the right of the decimal. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. This D stands for deci. This C stands for centi. And this M stands for milli. Okay? So we can think centimeters. We can think kilometers. We can think hectograms. We can think milliliters. Okay? So liters, grams, meters, kilo, hecto, deca, base, deci, centi, milli. All right? We're going to talk about how to use this to help us convert measurements. So let's say that I have excuse me. Let's say that I have 145 thousandths of a meter. Okay? Where do I find meter at? I find it right here under base, right? Okay. I want to convert that to centimeters. Centi, centi, centi. So, what I would have to do is I would have to start at meters, and I would have to jump to centi for meters. Let's see how many jumps that is. 1, 2 jumps, right? So, I rewrite my number down here, and I move the decimal 2 places. 1, 2. Now, I jumped to the right on my chart, so that's how I'm moving the decimal place. So this is actually equal to 14 5/10 of a centimeter. So I started at meter, and I knew I had to jump to centi. So from meter, it was 2 jumps. There's where my decimal started. 1, 2. It has now moved there. Okay, let's keep practicing. I'm going to erase this so that I can start over with some new conversions and some new jumps for you. Okay. Let's now say we want to take 2,384 grams And we want to know how many kilograms does that equal. Okay. Well, I'm starting with grams. This is where I find grams, right here. And I want to go to kilograms. Where do you think kilo is? That's right, it's way over here. So last time I jumped to the right, this time I'm jumping to the left. Okay, so I'm starting at grams and I'm jumping to kilograms. Let's see how many that is. 1, 2, 3. So I know that I have to do 3 jumps. So I am going to rewrite my number. And I know that I have to move the decimal 3 places, because from grams to kilograms, it was 3 jumps. Now this number doesn't have a decimal, or does it? Exactly, it does. It's invisible, you just don't always see it. And we know that our invisible decimal is right here. Now, I jumped to the left this time, so I have to move this decimal place 3 places to the left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So really, 2,384 grams actually equals 2 and 384 thousandths of a kilogram. All right, so keep using this chart to help you jump from different place values. We want to think about it like a place value chart. All right, let's do one more. Let's this time erase this. And let's find one that's going to be on your test so that it'll help you. Let's do 14 liters is equal to how many milliliters? Okay. I'm starting at liters, and I have to jump to milli. Let's see how many jumps that is. Here's liters. 1, 2, 3. So I know that I have to jump 3 times. So I'm going to rewrite my 14. I'm going to give it its invisible decimal, and I am going to move that decimal 3 places, because from liters to milli, it was 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. And what do I put in there? That's right, zeros. So 14 liters is actually equal to 14,000 milliliters. All right, continue practicing this. You'll see this on your interactive notebook page. We want you to continue practicing writing this chart so that you do not forget it.